think I'm just becoming safer in my head, you know. I've got one friend left from my early 20s who is still the same way. His name is Declan Moffit. And he's still as wild. He comes from Glenamaddy, and he's just wild. He has this ferocious kind of sexual energy, but it's not wrapped up in any charm. It's in its raw, unprocessed state. Women find him repulsive. Give us a go, you knockers, come on! But he's, I like hanging around with him in retrospect. Like, after he's been, it just upsets everybody when you come on out that fuck time you get locked, come on! Which I can hardly go out now, Declan. Look, it's 9:15. Oh. I'll tell you the type of person he is now. I was over doing some work in London for the IRA. Or the BBC, or one of those companies. I was doing some work over in London. And after the gig was over, it was a television thing, they flew me back from Heathrow to Dublin Airport, first class, and they gave me an extra ticket to take one of my smelly Irish friends out of their lovely city. And so I took Declan. Now, the night before, when the gig finished, we just got hammered drunk, and it was just bleary-eyed and up till 7 in the morning, drinking and stuff. Got an hour's sleep, slept in our clothes, next thing, taxi here, oh God almighty. So gathered our, went down, bleary-eyed, blood everywhere. We looked like children's feet scattered about the room. I don't remember that at all. We looked like two young fellas who'd failed the audition for the Wolf Tones. Into the taxi, over to the airport. Everybody else was on the plane. We were late. And first class, because everybody's so posh with their big hair and massive newspapers and really small fingers. And so I sit into my seat, and Declan is there. He's got a bag of oranges, which he's bringing back as a present to his nephews and nieces in Glenamaddy. Oranges from London, oh yeah! But he's finding the fierce difficult to coordinate, opening the flap and putting his oranges... fuck you! Anyway, so he sits down beside me. Now, do you know when you're that hungover, and you know what you want to say? You can see the sentence in front of you. But it just takes too much effort. So what you pick out a couple of words, and you throw them together, and you hope it makes sense. Now, what he meant to say to me was, did you ever make love to your girlfriend? Come home and make love to your girlfriend when initially she doesn't really want to be made love to. You're kind of, hey. You're kind of working on the charming side of aggressive. Hey, oh, hey, right? But that took too much mental thought. So you must also remember that his ears had popped. And he had no idea how loud he was actually speaking. He turns to me and he roars out, "Did you ever rape someone?" We're up 29,000 feet. The pilot... He puts the plane into reverse. I'm dropping this fucker back. I don't care.